Now, I would like to have this conversation with any activists that are working towards human rights. Um, Specifically, the UN has now said it's okay to kill gays and lesbians. So anybody that's sort of interested in the rights to be gay and be lesbian and have human rights as everybody else does, I would like to hear from you because I have some major concerns myself. I have some interest in my human rights, and I find that they're being violated on a regular basis. So the cause to create and define what are human rights, I'd like to hear it from those that are working towards human rights. Now, I've joined this one channel that had videos regarding this current UN problem, and because I asked the question, to define what we say and defined our human rights, I got heavily criticized. And then the topic of vaccines came up, and because I had a different opinion than they did, my channel is now being under heavy attacks from this channel who has constantly, I guess, had issues with censorship, because I'm getting emails from other people that have said they've been harassed by this guy and his channel and his followers severely, that to the point where they've had to delete their channel just to get rid of this group. That there's no getting away from this group. There's no just letting the issue die. And because I have experience with abuse, which is why I'm mainly concerned with human rights, I would like to know from other people that are working on human rights, do you think that the behavior that I'm experiencing, this level of harassment, are these what activists look like? Is this what, the group of activists, the mindset is to abuse and harass other people for trying to get their human rights heard? Because if you have an opinion and your opinion may be different, that you can't sit at a table peacefully, calmly, and find out what defines human rights? Is this what activists for human rights looks like? Is this what the group looks like? Because I'd like to know. I'd really like to know if every activist on this freaking planet that's trying to work towards human rights is in agreement that this level of harassment is your idea of human rights. Because I feel like I'm in huge trouble if this is what people are trying to do. Are we trying to design human rights so that we are as violent towards other people as possible? I'd really like to know, because I find this really, really disturbing. I find this, God, the elites aren't as bad as what I have to deal with these guys. It's like, I can't really even see the difference between the elites and these people. And it's like, is this who in charge of, fighting for my human rights? Does that mean that you are trying to get the right to harass me as much as possible? And that the only way I can get rid of, harassing people is I need to keep my mouth shut. I'm not entitled to an opinion. I'm not entitled to my own perspective. And if I open my mouth, that means that I will be raided, I would be called names, I'd be threatened. I even had anthrax. Is this what activists for human rights do? Do you threaten people with an opinion that, with anthrax? To delete my channel? Is this what being an activist for human rights really looks like? Because I'd really like to know. I'd really like you to be involved in the conversation. Peace out.